Hey, coin folk, back with our box of quarters. I can see through the bottom that we are circulated at least, so that's good. We're gonna see if I can do this one-handed thing without destroying everything. See if we can pop it open. Maybe spot some of that good stuff. I ain't gonna say the word. Oh, geez, finger all over everything. My bad. Maybe I should set up. You know what? Hold on. Let's just do this. So I guess I bought the thing. I might as well use a tripod. Use both hands. I know it's just such a hassle. Like sometimes I just don't feel like grabbing it, but I guess sometimes you got to. I don't know if you're seeing anything, but I'm not seeing anything just standing out. But that doesn't mean there's not nothing in there. So we're gonna jump in and we'll see if we can find some errors, varieties, W's, that S word that I ain't saying. I ain't saying it till I see it. But we're gonna jump in and I'll bring you back hopefully soon. All right, folks. So we're working our way through roll 13. It's been pretty slow so far, but we got a Washington crossing the Delaware here with just a little bit of a die clash right here, kind of off the tip of his nose down into his chin. Sometimes you find them where the dies are lined up a little bit different and the clash will be a little farther out in front of his face. We found some of those before, but it's a very, very tiny die clash. And speaking of Washington crossing the Delaware and very, very tiny, I did also pull out one of these with a very, very tiny little die chip right in the corner of his hat there. It's hard to even see really. There you go, see it a little bit better in the light. But that's about as exciting as we got so far. So we're hoping we pick up a little bit. It'd be nice to find something a little better, but at least we're running across a few of the newer coins. Not any 24s yet, I don't think, but quite a few Kanaka Oles trying to find that dirty water DDR, but no luck yet. But we'll see. Let's jump back in. So we're back on roll 16 here and got a Harper's Ferry under the scope. Just a little bit of doubling here in the bottom of the fourth window and just a tiny little bit in the bottom of the third. It's WDDR number 59 and there's a little die marker down here, a little die chip right beside the designer initials there. So it's a little bit of a find, not quite as exciting as we would like, but it's a little bit of something to look at. So we're gonna jump back in, see what else we can find. So working through roll 23 here, it's been pretty slow. Like if this wasn't bank wrapped, like I would think it had already been gone through, but we haven't had a ton of finds, but we do got this little dirty boy under the scope here. Pretty rough shape. I won't hang on to it, but it's a George Rogers Clark with a nice sized die chip up here on top of the rifle. I've seen them bigger than that, but it's a little bit of something at least. Like I said, the pickings have been slim on this hunt. I don't know what's going on. Usually I have a little more luck with quarters. Usually find all kinds of neat stuff on them. But anyways, we're gonna jump back in and keep rolling. Hopefully the second half of the box picks up for us a little bit, and we'll see what we can find. So we're plodding our way along here on roll 41. Looks like getting towards the end of this fairly uneventful box. Watched a little Coin Guy episode on Spectacular. I love this guy. He's fantastic. I wish I had a coin shop like him around me. I'd spend way too much time there. But anyways, nothing crazy, but we got an Ozark Riverways under the scope here. On the offers, it doesn't show up great, but it's kind of cool looking. Like you can see on both sides of his ponytail, like up underneath his ear, and just a small little piece under his chin there. You can see it really kind of flash in the light, depending on how the light's hitting it. I believe it's just some feeder finger scrapes. It would be a kind of a higher part on the die, so that would be what would get scraped by the feeder finger as it's feeding coins in. and just kind of leaves those little lines there. I thought it was kind of cool looking. I don't think it'd really even show up that well if the coin wasn't half a little tone / dirty, but it's kind of cool looking. Nothing of value, but there hasn't been a whole heck of a lot to look at in this roll, so I figured I'd bring you in and show you a little bit of something. And we're gonna jump back in, finish up these last few rolls so I can get this box to the bank and pick up some more coins. So, all right, folks. So we're still on Coin Guy, and apparently we're still on feeder finger scrapes. It's about as exciting as it's getting. Got one here with, you can see the feeder finger scrapes kind of up towards the top here, and then a little bit right in the, kind of the crook of his elbow there, where the elbow meets the vest there. I don't think I've ever seen this one here, but just thought I'd bring it in, show it to you. Again, not necessarily anything of great value, but a little bit of something. And this box has been rather uneventful, so I gotta find something that's worth looking at. So, anyways, we're gonna jump back in and see what we can finish up. So we're back on roll 46 here. Got a 94 Philly under the scope. It's pretty beat up and rough, but you can tell just looking at the mint mark. It's got some pretty crazy machine doubling on it. You can see it on his profile there, his lips. But the craziest part is over here in Trust. The N and the T are just bonkers. It's kind of probably the wildest machine doubling I've seen, or maybe die deterioration / machine doubling. I don't know, but just thought it was kind of cool looking, so I figured I'd bring you in, take a look. But we're gonna jump back in and see what else we might find. Well, the last roll gave us one last find. San Francisco minted NIFC from let's see, 2018. Voiders. Doesn't want to focus very well, but it's a little bit of something at least. End us off with a little find. No W's, no silver, no crazy errors, but got to go through them to find stuff, I guess. And we went through them. We just didn't do so much of the finding stuff. But anyways, we at least got the box finished up, so we can head over to the bank and trade it for some more stuff. And we'll see what those new boxes might bring us. I think probably after this video, I think by that first return from PCGS will probably be my next video. I've had it for a couple of days here. I've just been waiting to get through this box and then have time to jump into that. So that should be coming up soon. So I'll see you then, folks.